Good evening and welcome to News24. This is Mahrin Samdani with the top news of the day. Rashed Khans' mother, Nasima Akhtar, has expressed satisfaction with the role of the state in the death of her son, retired Major Sinha, who was shot dead by police in Teknaf. She told reporters at her home in Uttara in the capital on Monday afternoon. Replying to a question on the judicial process in the murder case filed in Sinha's death, she said the Prime Minister had spoken to her. The Army Chief has also spoken to her on this matter. She said the police of Uttara West Police Station came to Sinha's house the next morning. They also made various inquiries about Sinha, including his involvement in any politics. Till that day, they were not aware of his murder. Sinha was not among those young people who would lose hope from this country. He was optimistic about his motherland, and his mother is proud of her son. Retired Major Khandakar Nurul Afsar, president of Rawa, who was present there, demanded immediate withdrawal of those involved in Sinha's murder, including the Cox's Bazar police superintendent. Another Stanford University student, Shifat, an associate of former Major Sinha Mohammad Rashed, who was shot dead by police in Teknaf, Cox's Bazar, has been released on bail. Earlier, Cox's Bazar Senior Judicial Magistrate Tamanna Farah granted bail to the accused after hearing his bail application. The court has directed the RAB to investigate 2 cases filed against its colleagues after the death of former Army officer Sinha. The RAB was responsible for the investigation of the 3 cases filed in this case. Retired Major Sinha was shot dead by police at the Shamlapur checkpost in Teknaf on July 31st. Later, police led by SM Atikullah in charge of Himchori police outpost conducted an operation at Niliba Resort. Shipra and Sifat were detained from there. Police later filed a drug and weapons case against him. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has directed the field administration to conduct a mobile court to ensure that everyone wears masks outside their homes during the coronavirus epidemic. Cabinet Secretary Khandakar Anwarul Islam said this while addressing a press conference at the Secretariat on Monday. The meeting of the highest policy-making forum of the government started at 10:30 p.m. Cabinet members from the Cabinet Division of the Secretariat were present online. The meeting was chaired by Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina in a video conference from Ganabhavan for the COVID situation. The Cabinet Secretary said there was no discussion on the government's plans to resume educational institutions. 39 people have died in corona in 24 hours in these countries. So far, 3,438 people have died in corona. 2,907 more people have been identified in 24 hours. So far, a total of 2,60,507 people have been identified in the country. 2,068 people have recovered in 24 hours. And so far, 1,50,437 people have recovered. Additional Director General of the Department of Health, Professor Nasima Sultana, said this at a regular briefing on Monday. Coronavirus has touched several milestones in one day. The number of coronavirus patients identified worldwide has exceeded 2 crore. More than 7,33,000 people have died. More than 20 lakh people were infected in 1 week. At the moment, India has become a hotspot for coronavirus, the highest death rate in the world in 24 hours, and USA has become the hub of the quarter of the world's patients. However, in the midst of so many infections, New Zealand has become the first country to pass 100 days as a COVID-free country. A mobile court of RAB is conducting a raid at City Medical College and Hospital at Chandna Chaurasta in Gazipur. The operation started around noon under the leadership of RAB Executive Magistrate Sarwar Alam. There are allegations of various irregularities, including non-registration against this hospital. The details will be announced at the end of the operation, RAB said. The Anti-Corruption Commission has filed a case against Shahid M. Mansoor Ali Medical College and the project director, Dr. Krishna Kumar Paul, including 2 others of 500-bed hospital. ACC Deputy Assistant Director Mohammad Shahjahan Miraj filed a case in Pabna yesterday. Dr. Krishna Kumar Pal, Project Director, Shahid M. Mansoor Ali Medical College and Mohammad Zahiruddin Sarkar of 500-bed Medical College Hospital have been accused. The case alleges that the accused misappropriated government funds by colluding with each other and abusing power for nefarious purposes. The ACC has filed a case alleging embezzlement of Dhaka 30 crore 3,54,916 in the name of purchase and supply of medical equipment. A case was filed by the Anti-Corruption Commission ACC against Regent Hospital Chairman on the charge of embezzling money from Podda Bank. The court granted Shahid a 7-day remand. Dhaka Senior Special Judge K.M. Imrul Qais passed the order after a hearing on Monday afternoon. Earlier, Shahid was granted a 36-day remand in 2 phases. Shahid was produced in court around 12 noon under special security. Shortly afterwards, the hearing began. On Thursday, the investigating officer of the case applied for a 10-day remand for Shahid. And that's all the news for today. Thank you for watching News 24. Please stay with us.